about some breathing techniques and stuff. So I came across Tumo breathing, and not came across, but I've always been fascinated with the stories about how Tibetan monks are able to generate enough body heat to dry wet towels in the Himalayan snow. Fascinating, isn't it? Well, to me, I'm a health geek, so that shit was like freaking fascinating to me, and I never got across to downloading the book. I don't know, things happen on in time on their own, but at the right time. But is when I started researching the inner fire meditation and tumo breathing and stuff like that, I saw the correlation with Wim Hof, and even Wim Hof. Well, he's a good marketer because he pushed his stuff. He pushed the Wim Hof method, but he does not discredit Tumo method because he extracted some of the best techniques from Tumo and other yogic pranayama techniques, and he was able to boil it down to his method. So he patented it, all right, which is genius. I mean, fair enough. But the good thing is that some people are satisfied with being with just knowing the Wim Hof method. But I was curious as to what he learned. What I heard is that Wim Hof started going into investigating. He started translating some of the more hidden what's it called, manuscripts and documents, and he started translating them and getting the techniques because it's not readily available for Westerners and stuff, and it's stuff held in monasteries, and hence his superpowers. So he's basically the intro to that whole science of breath, which is good, and I'm like I appreciate that because it got me curious as to I want to know more. Maybe that's just my nature as an user. Maybe it's just me being ADD. But I'm just curious. So here's Wim Hof's site where he talks about Tumo. So Tumo, which literally means inner fire, is an ancient meditation technique practiced by monks in Tibetan Buddhism. Tumo exists of a combination of breathing and visualization techniques used to enter a deep state of meditation that is used to increase a person's inner heat. This heat enables someone to control one's body temperature, for example, keeping the body warm in cold conditions. Everybody has this heat, but most people are not aware of it. Some people say Wim Hof is a practitioner of Tumo, but the Wim Hof method and Tumo are comparable but different techniques. The Wim Hof method comes from what Wim calls cold hard nature and has no religious components. Wim learned to withstand cold, heat, and fear by subjecting himself to the bitter conditions of nature, and he can teach you to do the same. If you learn the Wim Hof method correctly, it will empower you to do the same. And there you go, sign up for the 10-week video course and all that good stuff. So the benefits of Tumo. Practicing Tumo meditation on a daily basis can have various positive effects on your well-being. First of all, it helps you clear your mind, as the monks use it to get rid of sinful thoughts, other known as other. Wait. Let me just repeat that. It helps to clear your mind, as the monks use it to get rid of sinful thoughts. I could kind of attest to that. That powerful breathing through your nose, that clears you the fuck up. I don't know what the benefits of Tumo include, but are not limited to reducing stress-related health problems such as anxiety, depression, high blood pressure, and cardiac irregularities. I'll also have to add sinus issues to that as well. Reducing stress, improve concentration, higher confidence, improve physical health. My thoughts on this. My thoughts on this is that a lot of problems, especially me suffering from sinuses and sinus congestion, nasal congestion, and allergies on a daily basis, is that in the past 3 days, practicing the Tumo breathing technique, the inner fire technique, I've been able to clear my sinuses. And it's not just a breathing, it's a breath hold at the end where you saturate your body with oxygen, and that internal pressure built. And not just the breath hold, but the exhalation. There's a special technique taught in the exhalation which causes you to, I don't know, it builds a sort of internal pressure in the sinus cavities and in the lungs that signals the sinuses to clear out. That's just my my opinion, because I've experienced that. When I start doing the controlled exhale, um, almost by the second breath, by the second round of breathing, I noticed that my sinuses start to clear up. Really, really cool stuff. All right, so let's hear what these guys have to say. So Iceman, Wim Hof, and two more. Um, should I read this? No. He's just basically pushing people to practice his method, which is good. All right, so here we go. So I'm just going to jump to another article, The Way of Meditation, revealing the secrets of Tibetan inner fire meditation. So as I say, the title is not clickbait, but the instructions I'm about to share with you are actually considered secret in the Tibetan Buddhist Vajrayana tradition. I studied the teaching of inner fire meditation or Tumo in depth during my 5 years living and studying at the Tibetan Buddhist Center, and got into a lot of trouble when it became known I was giving these instructions to beginners in my guided meditation classes. But this method is too good to keep secret and has enormous potential to heal, clear the mind, calm the body, and bring tremendous joy and confidence into people's life. I like to add clear sinuses and allergies. So I'm just gonna browse through. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here's an interesting passage. I learned two more inner fire meditation directly from a Tibetan Dzogchen master Karma Longdrop, who was also breaking with the tradition and teaching it to beginners. I also learned the details by reading extensively the works of meditation master and Reverend Tibetan Yogi Lama Thubten Yeshe. He taught that inner fire meditation is a perfect meditation for the Westerners because it brings very quick results, and it is like a recipe. When you put all the ingredients together, it just works. Fair enough. I've had a great results practicing inner fire, and it has been one of my main meditation practices for over 10 years. I have in no way, mastered the skills to the level of Tibet yogis who kind of stand extreme cold weather scantily dressed, but have had humble results of improved concentration and focus, more energy and confidence and experiences of blissful inner pleasure. More experience at depths of inner fire meditation have been studied by scientists, and the results were remarkable and unexplainable in Western scientific terms. Herbert Benson is an associate professor of medicine at the Harvard Medical School and president of the Mind Body Medical Institute at Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center in Boston. He has studied extraordinary human potential since the 80s and quote unquote, during the visits to remote monasteries in the 1980s, Benson and his team studied monks living in the Himalayan mountains who could, by Jitumo meditation, raise the temperature of their fingers and toes by as much as 17 degrees. It has yet to be determined how the monks are able to generate such heat. See the Harvard Tumo experiment for more, which I did. I clicked it, and this is the Harvard Tumo experiment. Meditation dramatically changes body temperatures. Mind controls body in extreme experiments. Harvard researcher Herbert Benson, who has been studying a meditation technique known as Jitumo for 20 years, says that Buddhists feel the reality we live in is not the ultimate one. There's another reality we can tap into that is unaffected by our emotions, by our everyday world. Buddhists believe this state of mind can be achieved by doing good for others and by meditation. Benson is an associate professor of medicine at the Harvard Medical School and president of the Mind Body Medical Institute at the Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center in Boston. He firmly believes that studying advanced forms of meditation can uncover capacities that will help us better treat stress-related illnesses. Experiments with Buddhist monks practicing Jitumo produce dramatic results. Just using the power of their minds, the monks produce enough body heat to dry wet sheets placed on them as they relax in chilly rooms. Awesome stuff. So back to this article. So the meditators sit on the ground cross-legged and naked. Sheets are dipped in the icy water. Each man wraps himself in one of them and must dry it on his body. As soon as the sheet has become dry, it is again dipped in water and placed on the novice's body to be dried as before. The operation goes on in that fashion until daybreak. Then he who has read the largest number of sheets is acknowledged the winner of the competition. Besides drying wet sheets on one's body, there exist various other tests to ascertain the degree of which the neophyte is able to radiate. Wow. One of these tests consists in sitting in the snow. The quantity of snow melted under the man and the distance at which it melts around him are taken as measure of his ability. So I'm just going to go through the benefits of inner fire meditation, and you guys could read more, but I just wanted to bring it to your attention that this can be helpful on your journey of improved health and wellness. And breathing is really important for endomorphs to spark the metabolic rate, to increase the metabolism. So the benefits are improved clarity and concentration, improved health and more vitality, opening the chakras, more confidence and power. All right, let me just focus on this guy right here. Practicing inner fire meditation connects the practitioner with the power center of the second chakra, which in yoga is associated with physical power, sexuality, and creativity. It helps to focus use the nervous energy in a positive way to help build confidence and dispel confusion. In martial arts, this is the center where martial artists draw their strength from to perform amazing feats of balance, strength, and busting through cement blocks with their strikes, among other things. And in Tai Chi, this is where all the focus is held to develop graceful and perfectly balanced movement. Harnessing this power, this inner power, is harnessing the power to achieve all your goals and dreams and to gain the energy to reach your full potential. Number 5, inner bliss and joy. Number 6, enlightenment. Number 7, removes obstacles. I'm curious about that. I'm going to read this, guy. Inner fire meditation awakens a powerful inner energy which overwhelms the ego and takes over. It is said that practicing this meditation regularly quickly removes obstacles to spiritual and worldly success. This meditation comes from the completion stage of Vajrayana, which is a fast-track method to enlightenment. I heard Vajrayana has to do with thunderbolt and lightning. There's so much we don't know about yoga. Just a side note, we just think everything yoga is just hatha yoga postures. But there's different schools of thought. There's different levels of expertise, and people don't even know that the mudras. They just think yoga is just a fad. This stuff goes deep. I mean, if it's I'm going off on a tangent here, but imagine if you start having to practice the yoga of Iyengar and these guys. Hatha yoga is a complete school unto itself. So it's not just a passing fad. And anyway, let me just continue reading, and I'll just go back into my side rant. So even though this has traditionally been kept secret and only given to the most advanced students, many respected teachers are now saying that this is a time of powerful negativity. That in this time of powerful negativity, there needs to be a powerful practice. There need to be powerful practices like this one to given to the general public to help combat those negative forces. So there's the beginner practice of inner fire meditation. So guys, I'm going to put the link below the video so you can check it out. So as I was saying, with regards to yoga has been a fad and stuff like that, and people have been benefiting from it. But my thing is, a lot of people are too content with just staying at the point of, wow, I'm practicing yoga, I'm good. It's like a mom club thing. It's like something for soccer moms and stuff like that. Like, I'm part of a club, I'm part of a fitness club, that type of fad, but they don't realize how deep it goes. And some people never even venture past the first door. They just get into the lobby of yoga, and they're like, okay, we do this, I'm losing weight. And you see, with us Westerners, we always look at results, instant results. Oh yeah, I'm doing this and I lost 20 pounds. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, there are remedies that do that, but I don't believe in instant gratification and instant results. One hit wonders, one cure all pills and stuff like that. I believe in consistency, and you need to do stuff over time. But yeah, a lot of people are just satisfied with just getting the bare balls of yoga, and that's just hatha yoga. There's different schools of yoga. People just stuck on hatha, just the physical postures and stuff, not knowing that the postures were inspired by Kundalini awakening and stuff like that. People don't even know about the mudras, the hand positions, and they only get to know about these hand positions and mudras through conspiracy theorists and people who talk about Illuminati hand signals and shit like that. I mean, the ninjas practice it. The Japanese, the Taoists. I mean, there's so much. But yeah, I mean, if folks just need to, if okay, in all fairness, if you're happy with just learning the basics and you're good at it, that's it. Ignorance is bliss. You're happy. But I'm just the type I need to explore. I need to go deep and see what the hell is going on and investigate and get to the root of things. So that's kind of it for me. All right, guys. So take care and check out the links below. I'm gonna drop all the links I was going through. All right. Take care. Bye bye.